It is indeed a rivalry for the ages. Manning and Brady.
Let's go! Touchdown, Patriots!
That's how you set the tone on the road.
To call them great would be an understatement. Today, two quarterbacks.
Really? You really need to hear all this? The big announcer, the big music, all the big hype to get ready for this one? Come on now. No one needs to tell you what this is about, what this means, what this is. But let me make sure you got the quick facts, all right? Here we go. You know they met 16 times before, right? You know they're saying this might be the last time, right? Even though they said that before. And of course, you know the winner goes to Super Bowl 50, which will probably be the most watched event in television history. But let me just tell you one more thing. This is Brady and Manning. Brady and Manning, two greatest quarterbacks in football history, playing to prove football mortality can be put on hold by sheer will.
Brady back to throw.
Manning going deep.
15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
You know what you're about to watch, right? I played against both these guys. There's nothing better than greatness going against greatness. The matchup everyone wants is actually happening again. Yeah! This is big.
It's a touchdown.
Enormously big.
Put this game away.
This is huge.
Let's go!
This is colossal. Just cue the music.
Tá saindo duas vezes. Como assim tá saindo duas vezes? Não tem mais como sair, velho. Não tem mais como sair a minha duas vezes. A sua tá ruim. Teu cu!
Vê se tu não tinha mexido no áudio antes.
Ah, verdade.
Dá uma olhada, deve ter também.
Alô! Tomar no cu, porra. Sai daí, mano. Deixa ela fazer a live.
Ó, meu quarterback.
Muito normal, velho. Ah, eu acho que eu entendi que eu falo alto, porque você ser o meu áudio tá pegando com o seu.
Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
Bom.
Ô, porra, tô vendo.
Caralho.
Ah, isso é.
And off we go from Denver.
Joga pela TV.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Oh,
good return up past the 30.
Yeah.
And a good effort on the return that gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Out come the New England Patriots, led by their 6'5" veteran quarterback Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun. Because when they score a touchdown, some fan's gonna get lucky and get the game ball.
Put that thing up where you permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line.
Dessas porra, né, cara? Se quiser ser quarterback.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Newton. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. This will be stopped about 2
Luz de cativeiro, áudio interrogatório da polícia. Isso vai dar bom.
Ai.
One thing we do know,
Aquela luz de cativeiro acumulando várias cores.
gotta continue to focus on
Essa é de
not giving
porquê?
up the
Não,
Não, meu.
Hey.
facing a 2nd and 2
Essa
after that
laranja.
last catch, good for 8 yards. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete.
Ai.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. The former 7th round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
and has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great
Não,
leader,
vamos lá.
a guy who could make
Quem
plays.
é o laranja, quem é o branco? Eu sou de branco e ela é o laranja.
Ok. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the
Esse
ball,
time de
that
pato aí,
team
meu.
come out of the backfield,
Dela,
it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or runs.
O Ipo apanha, depois ele apanha e ele vai ficar
É meu
For a
pato.
minimal gain.
É meu. Eu tô jogando com os dois.
To throw again on second down. Newton trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The line to gain is
Ei, olha só, mais uma pra mim.
again Newton. Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down.
Cavalinho
A
suou
little bit
e
of
agora
frustration
me
there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Agora não sei quem tá ganhando.
No momento nada tá acontecendo, mas é minha vez agora de atacar. Ele não conseguiu avançar e agora é minha vez.
Não sei quem tá ganhando, deve ter quem tá ganhando. Tipo 0-0 lá em cima, tá ligado? Tem comentários.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Lock now on first down. Out quickly to Jeudy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Mas os jogadores estão todos se agarrando.
They're making a concerted effort to get That means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are trying.
Olha
Two plays, two passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's locked. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Line of scrimmage again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Throwing again. Lock. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. Instead, third down.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Okay.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Sim.
Again, they'll throw with Lock.
Ai, que lindo! Ai, filha da puta, não deu passe.
Defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal.
Eu vou apanhar.
Often talk about it. You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the
Alô.
and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes
Vai lá, meu melhor
knock it
kicker.
away.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. Increase the scoreboard. It's 3-0.
Ah, vai se fuder, mano.
3 pra mim.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Oh, caralho. Quantas
And a
jardas?
nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
Se você começar a ganhar dela, eu lanço sem
The
óculos.
Patriots run 1st and 10, right at the 30. And right away, he'll look to throw. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo. 20, 10, and all the way in.
Ai, que principiante.
New England.
Que sorte.
Ryan Izzo. 20
Ai,
yards. Patriots have taken the lead.
Visão de jogo.
I don't think they envisioned it.
falha minha, falha
Got
minha.
him, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the
Olha
catch,
ali.
wasn't it? That was really special by him.
Errei a
Let's face
rota,
it, in today's
menina.
NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs.
Aí vai o chute, tá ligado?
Position to get a great
Nossa,
message
eu
and make plays like that.
And he's able to put it through. They certainly made quick work.
Ai.
Quick work. One of the fastest
Pior
drives
ali.
you'll ever see. Just one play
É
resulting
só
in
o
a
negócio do óculos.
touchdown.
É, tu não
É que tu
sabe.
não sabe o que era. Vai ser a foguete de pontos. Tipo,
Eu sei, eu vi.
Então, tem esse. Eu vou te.
Bailey now away after the touchdown.
Ceguetinho. Spencer, quem é essa porra?
He's
Cadê
taken in
o...
about 4 yards deep.
Que isso?
And
Tô
only able to
tomando
get
tempo.
this to the
Eu tô meio
19, so probably should have opted for the
Falhou?
Esse jogo tá comprado.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And
Comprado,
fortunate to get
cara.
points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's
Tô
game
amassando,
are
cara.
so
Eu
good
tinha
and so
colocado
skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Nossa,
And the coverage
Eu pego ele com uma
terrific
mão.
there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
não sei,
To
foda-se.
throw again. Block. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Ih, compraram.
Cara, se amanhã não abrir live, já sabe, né, senhores? Alguma coisa aconteceu. Já tô avisando desde agora, já. Meu,
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap to Lock. And this will be incomplete.
Sei.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
tá se achando muito você. Eu tô mais humilde. Cara, tomara que ela tinha digitado.
Eu sempre fui humilde, eu sou humilde.
Humilde? Tu é muito humilde com o jogo.
Eu sou humilde sim.
Tô jogando.
Não.
2nd and 10 from the
Humilde, full
33-yard
humilde,
line.
velho. Vou até jogar pela telinha daqui, ó. Postar o
Throwing again. Block.
Ah,
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
Ai,
Picked off by
ai,
Jason McCourty.
ai,
And this one will be
ai.
returned to right around the 38-yard line.
não deixei avançar pelo menos.
Nossa, mas tá um preto do nada.
He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all
Tá,
the ins and
tá
outs of the
bugando
position.
pelo-
And he's in the
Tá
right
vendo
spot
aquilo?
there
Tá vendo,
to
já
come
tá
up with the
vendo.
interception.
Água, criando. Vê se não é o fio. Olha o jogo. Problemas técnicos.
Depois eu vejo.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. He's taken down, but not before reaching the
Parou. Tá safe. Minha tela tá safe. Não tá safe. Minha tela tá dando uns bugs, velho.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there,
Porra.
I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Tá vendo o jogo ou tá jogando jogo?
Run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Bah, meu, tá dando uma vontade nessa
Try and
merda.
defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch.
Ai,
Just run past you at the
mãe,
initial point of
o alarme.
contact, and
Ai,
he'll go
pouco.
deep.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. But that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Sai da frente da câmera você também, a gente vê sua cara todo dia. Que isso?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Eu vou ter que adquirir agora a minha posição. Mas eu não tô com o meu time principal, não tô pensando nisso.
And in hindsight, he probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Vai tomar no teu cu.
Para de essa merda.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Ficou parado olhando se tu percebeu que é flag essa porra. Vou tirar tua flag agora.
Starting very nicely. 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Lock. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. This borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Só que aquecimento, só por isso. Aquecimento.
Sim.
Lá, tá lembrando as bolas.
Pode ser que sim.
Lock looks to throw it again.
Ai, tomou de offense.
Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Eu tô vendo as mexendo.
Não.
To throw again. Lock.
Ai, que
Interception just missing a second there.
Isso, velho. Caralho, que vergonha.
Covered by Jason McCourty.
Quinta, velho.
Eu vou usar esse passe só que se chama só.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Realmente se mexeu.
Block again.
Ai, como é que eu aqui?
Intended for Cortland.
Cadê o cavalo?
Covered by
Que isso, velho?
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep for the Patriots,
galera,
Settske.
Eu vou acertar aquela. Cara, olha, não é o meu kicker.
It's a good one.
Que isso?
After one, a
O que tu
14-3
fez com o
ball
meu time?
game.
Tu mexeu no meu time, né? Eu não tô no meu time principal, eu vou te bater.
Porra, não é troca.
Não, não vou ter.
Agora sou eu que mexi.
Não, tu mexeu.
Só trocar.
Pelo amor de
That's at the
Deus.
line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Meu Deus, eu ganhei monte de bits, cara. Que isso, velho?
Que isso, cara?
So the line is scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they got it 1st and 10. From the 50, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for responsibility, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton.
Ai, quase que interceptação.
N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
From the snap, he looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
Da próxima partida, os não fazer uma votação de quem consegue vai ganhar.
That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Mas cadê a minha defesa que não bateu no quarterback?
Ele falou antes da próxima partida, a gente tá dando uma votação pra gente apostar quem vai ganhar.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24.
Bom, tu é moderador, né, já pode criar já depois da próxima. Iago, moderador, deu a ideia, te vira, negão.
So you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Catch is made by Harry.
Meu Deus, meu Deus.
Brought down at about the 6-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And with that completion, he's now going for 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Nunca zerei tanto ele na minha vida, você precisa entender como faz.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again. Newton. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Barreling in for the sack.
That was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the
Tô querendo me agredir aqui.
So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
And it's 21-3. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off
Ai,
by a
tomar no
pass
teu cu, desliga o
touchdown.
hack. Que isso, cara? Caralho, vão tomar no cu aí, cara. Que hack o que, mano?
Ele comprou o jogo, ele foi lá e tirou.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Se fosse assim, botar o do jogo.
Tu não tem dinheiro pra comprar
Taken
aí?
about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full ability to bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like they got green on that play.
Locking the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He'll throw gun. Completes to Sutton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams. They don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people along, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. To throw in his lock.
Nossa, ele tomou ali.
Intercepted.
Corre,
Jones. He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
It's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And they're able to lead by 1 more.
Pode fazer a maior virada do
getting the interception, navigating his way
Tava
into the
28
end
a 3
zone
com o
for
Brady,
the
foi lá e
touchdown.
ficou 38 a 20 decisivo do jogo. Agora tu descobre, hein? Vira.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Mas depois eu vou dar uma olhada, eu não tô
And in hindsight, taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
Deixa ela jogar também, mas ela tá jogando, mano. Tá todo mundo contra mim, cara, que isso?
And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of see.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Caralho.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Está 28-3, senhores. Sem óculos. Vou jogar sem óculos.
Esse. Ele vai olhar na telinha, meu.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Kitsune will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Got a man open, it's Sutton.
Agora ele conseguiu fazer o
They'll still need to convert on the third.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking
Parabéns,
a
Zé.
snap.
Tá melhorando.
Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that.
Mas esse vai, ele pode virar.
Trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Quantos tempos era? Pode virar aí. Obrigado, senhor. Isso aí. Parabéns.
An extra quarter comes on now for the Patriots team on 3rd down. Block working out of the gun. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taking it about the 16. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Patriots take over.
Peraí.
47-yard line.
Tem 5 mil pra ti. Eu vi uma 0 comigo.
And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Ah, não.
Picked off right around the 43. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Chubby.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the
Absolutely. From spot on the field. Now, you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And almost intercepted.
Não, Del Fassi.
Would have been his second pick
Joga
of
de
the
lugar
game.
com ela, se ela fizer aqui,
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And all the way down to the 9. And he's gained at 21 yards.
And I don't think there's any question this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe
Some daqui, caralho, você é perdido aqui na primeira live.
right now, it's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half,
Todo mundo contra mim.
they need to get going right here.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Clock now to throw. Yeah, this is
Temos touchdown, galera.
touchdown Broncos. A 9-yard touchdown there. Into that lead. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get in.
Look at the scoreboard now. Nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room. To shoot and show right back in this game.
Vai buscar a bola,
Maybe with some frustration after the
Não tá certo.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for the guy trying to tackle him.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Nice.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. He's pretty good. Does have the one interception with 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the opposite. When you're talking about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it a 3-1
ratio.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mercado
At the 30-yard line.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
A bola era minha. Vai tomar no cu, jogo.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ai, gente, não jogado
É tão engraçado que é só nós dois
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Nossa,
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Todo mundo acha que tá vontade.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to
chegar lá na frente. Nossa.
To throw again. Lock. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense should be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down.
Ah, meu, vai te fuder.
Devin McCourty picks it off.
Nossa, o meu quarterback jogou o pé, tá ligado? Meu quarterback, meu time ficou lá na puta que pariu.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
O público tá a teu favor, né?
So they throw the pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nem sei o que é meu.
To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Stars no PS.
Só
voltar. Não, fica com medo. Ali, ó.
É.
Do lado.
Ai, nossa.
Acho que vai ter que esperar o jogo.
Que merda.
Tá
bloqueado ali, viu?
Medical Center. Ah, que legal. Aí isso pode acontecer também. Eu vejo só no... Não, no timeout mesmo.
Pode ser que sim.
25-yard line.
Quero ver o X1 no LoL depois.
No LoL? No meu PC? Eu perco só no meu PC.
A gente pode tirar o X1 no LoL.
to their locker room. Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his
A gente pode fazer o X1 seguinte, tu escolhe o boneco que joga.
coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Open man is Asiasi.
X1 de Yumi, não dá ideia.
Takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Não dá ideia.
That gain of 15.
Eu tô te vendo pela câmera!
First and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation.
Eu segui sem ver.
Sudden change, get out and start the offense. But you typically run out there a
Eu não
little
sei
bit
como é que vai
unsettled.
fazer, velho.
That's why you
Alguém
keep
jogando
running
surdino.
the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Cadê a bola?
Não vou me alegrar.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Ela concordou, vai tomar no cu, Iago, vai te fuder.
Second and goal, back even further. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Não.
Não, o meu jogador colocou ele pra dentro da área.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Justin Rohrwasser for point.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, you start from the widest receiver, working who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Tem alguma coisa errada esse jogador tá correndo demais.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on leadership.
E olha. Flag, foi teu.
We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Foi. Ah, Dudu, é que passou o tempo.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
In his end zone, here's Locke. Drew Lock taken down in the end zone. 2 points for the defense. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make?
Ele simplesmente não conseguiu jogar a bola.
Gonna be difficult to dig out from under.
That's for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Não, só isso.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away.
Da bola.
And he's got some space here.
Mas, cara, onde a bola foi?
Ué, meu gol!
Special teams, the spark that often wins games.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
He's airing it out for Sanu. That's
Ay,
caught inside the 20. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And this offense is running away with this one. Early on, you hit on it, needing to avoid the big play.
Sabe por que ele fez isso? Ele ficou dando volta no campo depois que já tava com os 80 pontos na frente. Aí ele desistiu de jogar. Aí ele ficou perambulando pelo campo, entendeu?
Roar Wasser now for
Ele
the
não
point
quis
after.
jogar. Foi isso que ele fez.
And the lead grows even larger.
Quem é o PS4? Meu. Que é pergunta.
The line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Que tu tá fazendo?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Tacou lá.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Denver's offense.
Vai que no Valorant de computador dela. Mal roda o Windows. Vai rodar Valorant.
No, not at all. It's almost like a basic clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Amiga, mas especialmente as direção dos caras.
Não, mas tá, os caras vêm, aquilo ali é no automático, ele vem no nível
Lock
assim.
and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Flag no tempo.
Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
É que passou esse meu tempo. Tá demorando pra subir. Porque se deu tempo ali, ó, com o tempo até tu escolher.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball.
Por isso ele tá ganhando o PS4 ajuda o gol.
On 1st down, Locke. And he'll be hit and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Clock will try again on 2nd down. And now here's another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And it'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one will not get there. It's off the left anyway. It's no good. Stay right where it is.
Nowadays, they make things look so easy because and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago to get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little bit. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Throwing again. Lock. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Newton. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter.
Ele vai, ele não faz nada, não sei jogar, ele não tem tempo pra jogar, ele sabe tudo.
Não sei porra nenhuma, eu não jogo, eu não sei jogar.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here's Locke back near his goal line. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Ele rouba.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly pick. Now 4th down.
And we're into the 2nd half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but it's down after a huge return there. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. New England trying to get a place on offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that.
Nossa, se eu fizesse isso, eu ia ter um treco. Eu deitava no chão.
Não sei. The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football. From there.
Ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game as his guys continue to pour it on.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where
Vários times de número, tá bom,
catching the ball.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 20.
The Broncos to go on offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. Yeah. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And that's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Lock. And now here is another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the foot.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has
vendo? Ela tem o cabelo vermelho. Então, por isso ela parecia com uma frigideira igual a China que me bater. Já sabe, fudeu. Eu não tenho tempo daí pra poder me teletransportar.
It's going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Henrique comprou uma ADNzinha, né? Ganhou o prêmio.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Olha, quem mexeu cantou no
Now Lock on the bootleg. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside. That's another 1st down. He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
Para de me atrapalhar, meu. Olha, ele tá burlando o negócio. Olha aí, ó.
My goodness, another With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7 2001, right?
Yeah,
It's
Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. 3 yards the game there, second down.
At the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Aquele monstro.
7.
Now Newton. And
Caralho.
almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the end of the 3rd.
And that is going to do it. We'll return with more. This is the NFL. And it's on EA Sports. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Quando tu liberar a bola,
tenta fazer
Pois é, mas eu não sei se pode igual ou
a gente fez isso do último
Newton on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. He's happy about this point.
Dá assim, ó.
Dá assim lá no Death Chart lá.
Quem é Beck, cara?
Volta?
Volta?
Não, o nome do cara é
É só mudar?
Driske. Que ó, cara.
O Veral
12? Como assim o Veral 12?
É pra baixo, seleciona o carinha.
Não é, meu.
Patriots.
Sai fora! Tá, o índice.
Já tá, o seu branco aqui já tá.
Quem é esse?
Não sei,
então,
vou trocar.
Uma vez sobe de novo e coloca no lugar do cara aqui.
Ah, tá. Esse aqui eu consigo. Esse aqui eu acho que eu não vou conseguir mudar essas coisas. Ah, filho da puta. Tá.
Não tá ali?
Pois é.
Tá nos LT, né? Segura o R2. Dois é o de baixo. Pode selecionar lá.
Não, mas eu tô indo um por um que eu quero saber o que é que são.
Acabou a partida? Ainda não.
Ainda não acabou.
Funcionário esses cabos aí, acho que eles estão botando seu controle. O cabo nem tá usando o cabo.
Nem cabo ela tá usando.
Olha aqui. O que meu homem faz fora?
F.
O pessoal tá passado, né?
Troca pelo Walker que tá 69 de overall. Esse tá foda, mano.
Ai, vem pra água, tem que só colocar em cima.
No 37 de overall. Jogador desgraçado.
Além de não dar pra escutar direito, tá duplicado por um motivo.
Pronto, eu me montei agora não vai pegar. Vai.
Tá pegando?
Parece que sim.
Deve ser por causa do meu celular.
Porra!
Não, olha o nome do meu jogador.
Qual? Até o cu?
Que merda.
Até o cu, não. Não é até o cu, é até o chu, cara. Que isso? Não, pera aí.
É o...
Pichacu.
Tá, eu acho que foi agora.
Fantasy guys, right? Yeah. The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And these guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Out of the gun, Newton. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he's got this out almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 21 yards away. And the first turnover on defense leads to 6 points. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And his kick is good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision.
Não é pra ser o Spencer, é pra ser o Lindsay.
Pô, como é que vai achar agora?
Fechando, eu sei, só tá, mas menos aqui tem primeiro. Não quero. Aqui, ó, Spencer.
Então, próximo. 58 de Uberaba na ponte.
Loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 51 to Mike.
Throwing again. Block out quickly to Judy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Block working out of the gun. And now here is another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he takes his one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Deu uma travada, eu não sabia o que estava acontecendo.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Vai logo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Goes take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
From midfield, here's Locke. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to protect the quarterback.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now following the interception, here's Newton. It got his man, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, that coach had his 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Que isso? É Dragon Ball? Escrevendo coisas aqui, velho.
Bailey now to kick it away
O
after the
da bosta, eu não
touchdown.
tô nem falando mais nada, só observando a situação que tenta
Take him
guardar.
about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Perfeito.
At their own 18-yard line.
So the Broncos coming out now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. And now here is another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Now
second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing here, Newton. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Duke Dawson picks it, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
intercepted.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. After the turnover, here's Locke. On the slant, completes to Sutton. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Locke going to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on this.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd down. Today's final score.
Big offensive victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Agora esse jogo